Be off to a good start. We got to hit a lot of targets right now. We got our plane. We up in the air. We going somewhere right now. But I'm going to tell you now, in this particular feed right here, you want to hold your position. You want to make some time for yourself. The only way this thing going to work is to make time for yourself right now. This hour, this moment is about you. This is about you. And the only way that I can get my job done is to make sure you hold your position and you take this download that I'm about to plug into you. We are flying right now. We are in the friendly skies. The friendly skies, we are flying right now. We came under attack. We came under attack and the plane went down. Some of your plane done went down and you never addressed it. Anything, and you was lost. You've been lost, POW, prisoner of war. Some of you MIA, missing in action. Why was you missing in action? Because that marriage almost took your head off. That relationship with that lady, she was crazier than all outdoors, sliding underneath the car, all at your house, all through your phone, all acting like she done set up an account like she you, okay? Let's be clear about this. And if this is some of your ideas, then you need to get over that, because that foolishness won't work. But some people, your plane went down. And when your plane went down, it was a crash. You crashed. You crashed. And some of us, we all crashed. What did we crash? We crashed, right? Some people, you got broken ribs from the crash. He didn't let you die, but you got broken hearts, right? Broken hearts. You got injuries. Some of us got head trauma, comas, right? Comas. You got head trauma now. You keep asking, I don't understand. Every time somebody asks you, what's going on with you? I don't understand. Why? Because you got head trauma. When did you get it? You didn't get it today, boo. You got it about 5 to 10 to 15 relationships ago. You got that thing about 15, 20 years ago. Some of you, we have been lost. This is how we got in the wilderness. We was cool. Some of us was virgins. We was cool, just flying through the friendly skies, and somehow we went under fire. Somebody was on that plane, shouldn't have been on that plane, and it took our plane out the sky, and we've been on the ground. That's why I'm camouflaged out. Yes, I've been here to help you get us all together, round us up, because this is what the Lord said. He said, hey, 31 days before we close out, and we got to close out strong, but the only way we closing out, we got to go deep. Deep what? Deep back into what happened. Deep back until you came into who you are right now, because who you are right now is the after effect of where you, or what done happened, what you done been through. Some of you, y'all was fine as wine, absolutely. But somewhere over the period of time, you did not cleanse yourself. You didn't get yourself back in alignment. You didn't check yourself. Right now, friendly skies, but the plane went down. We now are on the ground. We on the ground, but you find out that you found people that looks like you, right? Some people got all type of injuries, broken ribs. They got broken scratches and bruises. What do we mean by scratches and bruises, right? Guess what? You've been abused as a child. You've been abused by loved ones. You've been abused by your community, your environment, your land. When you came down, it just, boom, it just took the life out of you. Some of you, your bank account has been dismantled. You don't even understand where your next dollar coming from, and you don't know where your next dollar going. My point that I'm trying to make to you is you on the ground right now, and some of us ain't nothing happening. The relationship been snapped. You've been looking for God. Where's my God? You never had him. And at the end of the day, we're in the wilderness now, wondering, well, how do we get them? That's why we go into these little remote locations. We go into these little temples trying to hear about the God they serve. Some of us, we lighting sage. We lighting incense, right? Getting the energies away from, we looking crazy. We out here fighting. At the end of the day, everything you fighting was always yourself. Everything you fighting, you had more power in you with your choice and your decision than you can possibly imagine. But you messed around and adopted to the custom of wherever your plane landed at. Y'all ain't feeling me on that one? Okay, some of your plane crashed in the club. You was doing good till you met old girl, and old girl said, let's go here. When you went there, that's when you met him, and that messed up everything you had going on in your life. You see what I'm saying? There was a black box. There was some recordings that was on the black box. It was you. It was you thinking you was all that. It was you plotting and scheming on something else. It was you about to do something the wrong way. It was you complaining. It was you letting your friends in on your relationship. It was you, it was you. That's what made the plane go down. That's the evidence. We need to reclaim the back box. We got to find talking about progress over perfection. It's only about the progress for us. We just need progress. This particular line, we need the visible crown army. We need progress right now. So at the end of the day, we don't need perfection. We need progress. And as we close out, we're going to begin to take an alternate route. We're going to go another way to get this thing done. And the only way we're going to go another way to get this thing accomplished is we have to locate the black box in our life right now. And some people, we have other people on that black box. Some people, your parents never told you they loved you. They never act like you did anything that was worth complimenting. Sometimes they could have just said, I don't have it. I don't have anything to reward you with. But what I want to tell you is you're doing a good job. That would have meant a lot. But instead, since nobody never told them, they don't know how to tell you. This thing is, when they say generation to generation, that means who was the teacher then? What was going on then? Technology done moved up so much that I guarantee you a 60-year-old, some 50-year-olds cannot work streaming and Instagram and Facebook and different platforms. It's too much. So if it was not going on back then. So when you look at where you at right now, you are a supercomputer right now, okay? Operating off artificial intelligence, supernatural intelligence, and what we looking for? Your parents is on human intelligence, character. You know, you ain't acting like, character and attitude. Some of us, we picked up the wrong attitude from the wrong person. So we got to get back to basics, right?